MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Here's Rajay Davis now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
At the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 42.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
ケンさん、大学生からおはよう。寝てはった。相当荒れちゃいますね。疲れてたんちゃいますね。いや、このでも19のセカンドシーズン、約1ヶ月ぶりですね、これ。
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
調べたら前回のほぼ約1ヶ月前でしたね。やってたんが。ちょうどでも約1ヶ月前に20が発売されたんですよ。3月13日の金曜日に先行のね、アーリーアクセスで
You're watching Major League Baseball.
あれからもう1ヶ月ですよ、大体。
Jacob DeGrom will be on the mound for the series opener.
一般発売が3月17日の火曜日でしたもんね。
Only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now at the plate, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
あまりにも打たれへんからもう変えましたけど。
Here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Two and one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Phillies shortstop in front of the count, 3-1. Scott Kingery is on deck.
今しかも7勝7敗の5割ですからね。
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
And in steps Scott Kingery. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 0 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Pirela gets his lead at first, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
だいぶ振り回されてますね。
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Standing in, Brad Miller. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0. is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a
ああ、
runner
ナ
on
ショナ
first,
ル
the
ズ打
left-handed
線で
hitter
す
up
か。
in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now,
い
be on
や
your
ー、
toes
去
and be
年は
ready for
世
a
界
bullet.
一になりましたからね。
The 2-1. And it's fouled away.
まさかまさかの大下克上でしたからね。
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
At the plate, number 42. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. First and second now, one man out. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
ああ、ストラスバーグ残留が大きい。
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a
ボール
ball.
球多いですね。
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses again, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating on the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he's trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 3 for 11. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
初回からもうファーボール連発ですね。
One ball and one strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Another try at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
これは
And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Popped him up.
うわー、最悪の内野フライ。
Is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the
これでで
fastball
も
to
点
begin the
入らんか
at-bat
っ
at
たら
2-1.
次の回やばいですね。
The 1-0.
ああ、すごか。
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
Swing まあでも1点はもらいましたね。
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
全員42番でやってますね。
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
There, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Philadelphia's on top, 1-0. Striding in, Michael Conforto will begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitting .429. He's also hit 3 home runs. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness.
ああ、これっすね。消しときましょうか。
On the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance, and I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
That's a ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
よいしょ。
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
もう3打席
Now
連
here's a
続
shot
ホー
out
ム
to
ラン。
right center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. Throw into second. And he is in at second base with
こ
a
れはま
one-out
たす
double.
ごいですね。
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
なんとかノラさんが抑えてほしいんですけどね。
J.D. Davis the next to bat as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
それは打ちすぎですな。
0-1, here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
なかなかでも4打席打つなんてで
Swing
き
and
な
a
いです
flare
ね。
hit toward right. Bruce coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Robinson Cano.
So stepping in, Robinson Cano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch is fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing.
点数なんぼなってんすかそれ。5打席打順が回るっていうのもなかなか乱打戦になってんすかね。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
結構ボールっぽく見えたんすけど。いやー、ボール臭いですよね、これ。
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And he missed with it.
野
It's
球じゃなく
1-2.
なってますけど。
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Jay Bruce now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
ああ、アスレのマイナーですか。監督ももう暴れまくってみたいな。
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heat.
Wow.
And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
A man at second with one down, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First pitch coming, here it is. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
5日連続デリヘル4だって。
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
ここはバントで行きたいですね。
Got it back in time there,
これ
and it's
ボール球
2-1.
が多いですよね。
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
ストライクが入りません。
Jose Pirela is on deck. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he just walked the opposing pitcher.
改めてこんばん
Now
は。
batting, shortstop, Jose.
Back to the top of the order now, and moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Davis is
これは
there.
平凡なフライ。
2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
いや、今日はなんかずっと雨降ってますよ。ああ、シンさんお疲れ様です。
0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
それはまた。
The 0-1 offering. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
おっと。
And this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
今のは
Wow,
低いで
this
す
is a
ね。
pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
ああ、ゴーストファン。
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he
と思
will
った
get
ら
there
その
to
まま
make the
取られる。
running play, and
そう
that
入
will
るんかな
end the
思ったっ
inning.
け。
Phillies leave a couple. We play
あ
2
あ、みんな
innings.
締めて
It's
ますね、やっ
1-0.
ぱ。
Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos.
相取ったらどうしても人が集まるから余計に感染が広がりますからね。
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
ああ、近隣の県に。
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
ああ、テイクアウト。それはね、買いたい人は買いたいですからね。
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Number 42 finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Ramos is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
愛知県民ですか。
Into the box, Jacob deGrom. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Rajay Davis. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, what happened? He dropped it.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Lowry.
Wow, まためっちゃ足速いですね。
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's Jed Lowry now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And there goes Davis. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
でもゴールデンウィーク旅行もなかなかできないですね。じゃあね。
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The set and the 2-2.
And
that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage.
去年はちょうど
You're one pitch away.
新潟行
What
っ
a
たり
terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah,
泊
that's
ま
a
り行っ
great
たり
job
と
right
か
there. Some guys are not afraid to
最
hit
終
with two
神奈川
strikes.
も
They'll
行き
take
ました
that
から
pitcher
ね。
deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
えらいこっちゃですね。
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
とはい
And
かな
that
い。
runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher.
Ah,
You fight
Fujiyama
so hard
Furi.
as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with two strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
0-1 the count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Conforto behind, a ball and two strikes.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
いやー、
And we're back
京
from
都方
Citizens
は
Bank
ね、
Park
コ
in
ロナ
Philadelphia.
やの
Let's
に
check
ク
in
ソ
with Heidi
忙しい
Watney.
です。
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with
お疲れ
manager
様で
Gabe
す。
Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really
まあ、
happy
マ
with
ス
the
ク
at-bats
20
they're
枚
putting
プレゼン
together.
ト。
He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys
あ
are
あ、
waiting
山
for
口
the right
行くってや
pitch
っ
and
て
that
ま
they're
した
willing
ね。
to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So
山
far,
口もで
that's
も
paying
遠い
off.
ですよね。
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box now,
Leading
Brad
up
Miller,
for the
as we
Phillies,
move on to the bottom of
the
inning
second
number
baseman,
3.
Brad Miller.
結構、客来
Here
てるん
comes
で
the
すね。
first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
毎度。
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
ああ、マスクいらんから金くれ。
The 2-1. Fouled off.
売り上げ下げて金もらう。
And it's fouled away.
あれも、半分なんか少なかったら出ると書いてましたよね。
Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter.
And with one away, today, of course,
あれも
Jackie
結構申
Robinson
請
Day
の
around
手
Major
続
League
きが
Baseball.
めん
We
ど
had
く
a
さ
nice
そうですけど
ceremony
ね。
before the game in honor of number 42,
外
as
出
his
規
legacy
制
lives
中。
on to this day. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Number 42. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next
ま
for
あ、寄
Philadelphia.
生虫とはいえ、まあ、うろうろする人がしますからね。
Hoskins.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Now here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. The 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1.
まあ、もらえる分はもらいたいですよね。京都もはよ。
But first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Pirella over to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
なんか注意が入りましたね。
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
This is skied into short left center. Pirella calls for it. 2 down.
健
Boy,
太
he
さん
showed
こん
some
ばん
pretty
は。
good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the
アップ
outfielder
さ
might
ん
call him
の
off,
注
but
意入り
he
ましたよ。
clearly had it under control.
多分その3文字が影響していると思う。
Here's Robbie Cano now.
いやー、健太さん1ヶ月ぶりの19ですよ。
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on
それ
that
やっ
first
たら
pitch.
大丈夫
I
です
gotta
ね。
think he was guessing off speed.
1 run, 4 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far.
うわ
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Ramos.
シンさん、それも注意入りましたよ。
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
丸に先頭引っかかりましたね。
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
あちゃ。
Mets strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
なぜかそれも注意入ったんですけど、全然普通と思うんですけどね。そうなんですよ、ケントさん。これ3つあるんですけどね。20は2個だけですもんね。
Another 0-2 coming.
そう。
He checks his swing. Did he go around? No,
も
says
うあえ
third
て
base umpire
ストライ
Rusty
クゾーン消し
Valentine.
まし
Ball
たよ。
one.
20仕様にし
The
ましたよ。
1-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this
これが
time.
でも
I
スト
think
ライ
that
ク
was
なのがちょっ
actually
と
a
なん
good
か
take, but
納
on two
得できな
strikes,
いですね。
anything that close can go either way.
なんかボール臭いですよね。
Into the box, number 42. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
なんかめっちゃ金かかるら
Just
しいです
one
よ。
hit and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
注意が入るんですよ、なぜ
Down the
か。
third baseline, but a foul
神
ball,
奈川
1-1.
256人。みっちゃんこんばんはです。
Here's the
体調は
1-1
大丈夫で
delivery.
すか？
A bouncer to the left side,
よいし
and Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through a base hit.
そうなんですよ。全員42番で
So a runner at
試合
first
して
with
ま
one
すね。
out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and 0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one.
晩飯ニシン食べながら見てます。
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie.
ちょうど今飯炊いてますけどね。
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right
ここは
here.
やっぱバントしましょうか。
He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To Lowry at the bag. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning
て
will
っきり
continue.
ノーバンかと思ったんですけど。フィリーズですね。
Into the box now, Jose Perella, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
漢字で書くと野良ですか。野良さんですよね。
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Look out, 1-1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
もう初期メンバーでやってるんで、全くドラフトとかやってないんでね。
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get
今
too
年から
aggressive and
今年
try
から
to do
広
too
島
much
な
at
ん
the
ですか。
plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch.
漢字で
Got
書く
himself ahead in the
と
count
可能です。
And he lays
ロ
off
ビン
again,
ソン可
ball
能。
3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling
飲食
offensively.
店とかも
Don't
ほ
mess
んま
around
に
and try and nibble. Just be on the attack.
金出してくれるならいいんですけどね。
Weakly hit to
う
third.
わー、ボテボテ。
Barehanded at his knees. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Phillies leave a couple.
見
Fifth inning
事に
coming
ボ
up,
テボテ
tied at
の
1.
サードゴロでした。
So striding forward now, Jacob DeGrom.
フィリーズ打線がね、なんかもう一つ打てないんですよ。
First pitch coming, here it is.
野良さん頑張ってるんですけどね。
Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
This is in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Rajay.
ハーパーもね、スタメンやってたんですけど、あんまりにも打たへんから落としましたよ。
Rajay Davis, a hit in 2 at bats for him at
マ
this
ッカ
point in
ッ
the
チン
ball
さん
game.
も落としましたからね。
Ready to deliver. Here's the
ほん
first
まは
pitch.
落とさん人らなんですけ
And a
ど、あんまりに
curveball
も
in
打た
for
へ
a
んから。
strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right
あ
now.
れがど
Yeah,
う
it
なるか
really
です
does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
もう
Now batting,
通常のスタメンメンバーもあかん人はみんな落としましたよ。
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry, 1 for 2 on his line so
は
far
ーい、
in
お
the game.
疲れ様でした。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Popped up.
なんとか5回まで来ましたね。
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The third baseman, Scott Kingery.
あれが出ないですね。
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses inside 1-0.
もうでも相手さん5回ですけど90球投げてますよ。
And he lays off a fastball here that
ボー
looked
ル
pretty
球が
good,
多
but
いか
it's
ら
2-0.
Well,
球
those
数
were
め
a
っちゃ
couple
多
of
いです
close
ね。
pitches right there in the inner part of the zone.
これもでもな
Hitters will
ん
tell
か
you,
ね、
pitches in that
ストライクっ
location
ぽいんで
are
すけど
tough
ちょ
to
い
do
低い
anything
ですよ
with.
ね。
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th
あ
underway.
んまり
He's
よう歩
really
かしてく
struggled
れ
with
るんで
his
すけ
command
ど、
in this game.
Now
No doubt about it.
未だ
But to
に
make
点が
things
1
worse,
点しか入
he
ってな
just
く
lost
て、
one of the fastest guys in the
Miller.
ballpark.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Kingery on at first. Nobody
な
out.
かなか打てんすね。
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Lays off 2-2 now.
ついに
Leadoff man
100球
aboard
超え
here
ま
in
し
a
たよ。
1-1 ball game.
5回の裏で100球ですからね。っていうかまだ投げ
Another
さすと
2-2
ころが
offering. Good
す
job
ご
to
いですね。
spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
もう変えてもええんちゃいますかね。 タミナもほとんどないですもんね。
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Now another 2-2. Line drive to left.
いや
Cespedes has him played
ー、
perfectly
当
as
た
he
りはいいん
puts
で
it
すけど、
away
真
for round
正
number
面なん
one.
ですよね。
The batter, number 42.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 42. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw goes to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Corey Dickerson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Cespedes. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff McNeil. Last time through was a base hit.
The second baseman, number 42.
First offering on its way. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Fiorella will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
And we'll have to leave it there. As this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Paul Sewald is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
2台持ちですね。
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
よう投げてましたよね。
2 balls and no strikes. Sewald, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike to count. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here now the 2-2. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
あんま投げさせたら怪我しますからね。
In now, number 42, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
うわお、バットバグですね、また。
Into the box now, Jay Bruce lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He reached down a few.
変えます、ここは。
There's choice previously.
さすがにもうこっちも投げてるんでね。 ああ、打率もほんまにひどいですね、これ。なかなかほんまに。
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Nick Williams.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
ああ。
The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
今のはでもボールだ。今の入ってんじゃないですか。入ってますね。
But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Dickerson is off
今のがで
first
も
with 2
早いん
away.
ですよね。そんな早振ってる感じでもないんですけど。
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
ああ、42番。
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
大当たりでしたね。
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping in now, Jose
The
Pirela.
shortstop.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
サードを
Hey
抜か
guys,
し
he's
まし
lucky
たね。
he's getting this baseball back. He hung that
Now
middle of the
batting,
plate.
third
The
baseman.
batter's eyes lit up and
Yeah.
he was able to put good wood on.
Kingery.
Into the box, Scott Kingery, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
ポロリしました。
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Just an
Now
unbelievable
batting,
piece of
second
hitting
baseman.
right there. Staying on the
Brad
inner half of that baseball right there.
Miller.
Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. But there
Wow,
they take it in as a
強烈だけど。
well-positioned Cano, and that'll end
あ
the
あ、ス
inning.
トライナ
But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on
落と
this
した落とし
2-run
た
home run.
ー。
The
残っ
6,
た
7,
残っ
8
たで
hitters
すね。
coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Philly. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
さあ、変えますか。
Ladies and
Jose
gentlemen,
Alvarez
your
is into
attention,
the
please.
ball game now as he'll make
Now
his
pitching
5th
中継
appearance
ぎ
of
も
the season
ね
here.
防御率が悪いんですよね。
Jose Alvarez.
Ready once again, J.D. Davis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
なんとかね、7、8、9と逃げ切りたいんですけどね。
Next up for New York, Robinson Cano. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Robinson Cano is the second out in the 7th inning. Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. No balls and 1 strike. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 42, Brad Brock. Now playing first base and batting 9.
Ready now, number 42. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
Ranger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1.
大丈夫ですよ。はい、お疲れ様でした。
This is skied into short left center. Lowry is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
また来週です。
Reese Hoskins.
Digging in once again, Reese Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Corey Dickerson. And he puts it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, number 42, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his
Now
pitches.
batting,
That
right
was a
fielder,
3-pitch strikeout.
Jay
And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Jay Bruce, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
You know, that could really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Morrison over at second. Dickerson on at first with 2 down. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. He is.
あれが抜けてたら点入るんですけ
Three
どね。
thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on this Monday night.
まあ、
After
守
this.
りが硬いですね。
Logan Morrison will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first
Here's
base.
Todd Frazier now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
さあ、あと8回、9回。
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roll, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball
ああ、
1.
でも監修が
Wow, that
少
was
な
a
いですね。
decent
15000
breaking ball right there,
点。
but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair.
なかなか
3-1
寂
our
しい
score.
数字ですね。
Back up the
うわー、
middle.
打たれた。
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
まあやっぱチーム状態
You
に
don't
影
see
響
that
し
too
てるんで
much
す
in
よ
today's
ね。
game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the
Now
count
batting,
is. They're looking to line them,
42.
drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
開幕からもう負けまくってましたからね。
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit
な
hard
かなか
but
借
fouled
金
off
生
toward
活
the dugout.
が続いてたから、
A runner on first with 2 away.
やっと5割に戻ったんですけど。
Again, another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
打線ももう一つやし、ピ
Really
ッチャー
close
もやっぱ
pitch
ね、よ
on
う打たれるん
0-2.
ですよね。
That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And that's in there, base hit.
Up next for the
こ
Mets,
こに来て連打
the
です
right
ね。
fielder, Michael.
Ahmed Rosario, but come on now and
Your
pinch
attention,
run
please.
here.
Now running at second base.
Stepping into the box,
Number
Michael
42.
Conforto. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this
こ
at
こは
bat
な
could
ん
go
と
a
か
long
抑
way
えても
toward
らわん
deciding
とね。
this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Fouled off. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed
Swing and
a miss.
Yeah,
That
it's
retires
outside.
the side, and that will do it. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail it here 3-1.
Ahmed 回です
Rosario
ね。
will stay in the ball game as a new
まあ1
shortstop.
点でも取れたらいいんですけど。
Now playing shortstop, number 42.
Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom
Now
half of the
pitching
8th.
for the Mets, number 42, Edwin Diaz.
うん。
Roman Quinn is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And that misses ball 1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Pirela.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Pirela. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Davis moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
ああ、鈴木さん、改めてこんばんは。
Stepping up now, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
44
First
分ぶり
delivery
です
to
ね。
him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, second baseman, Brad.
In now, Brad Miller. Cesar Hernandez will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Cesar Hernandez.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-1 the count. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 42. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Line towards center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Cesar Hernandez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second
now
here.
Playing second base, number 42, Cesar Hernandez.
さてと、抑えのピッチャーいきますか。
David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Robertson.
So striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ball 2. The 2-0. 2-1 now.
さあ、すんなり終わるのか、粘られるか。
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Knuckle curve.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The
スライダーが
last thing
全
they
然
can
曲がって
afford
な
to
いです
lose
ね。
is a guy like that for any length of time.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hot shot down the line.
ダブルプレーと思ったらファウル。
0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Cespedes aboard here at first with nobody out. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Number 42 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 42.
さあ、あと1アウト。
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1. Robertson. Originally from the state of Alabama, he was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy,
a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Aaron Nola gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. David Robertson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
1点取るのが一苦労ですよ。
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to
打線
please
ももう
drive
一つ
home
だし、ピッ
safely.
チャーもね、もう一つなんですよね。なかなか厳しいですよね。さあ、友達の母ちゃん。 うん。さあ、これで初戦勝って、やっと貯金1ですよ。なんとか3位にはいますけど。ブレイブスだけがちょっと抜けてる感じですよね。まあでもメッツがこんなにひどい状態とは。友達の姉ちゃん。うわ、ここすごいっすね。カブス、レッツ、カージナル。ほぼほぼこれ差ないですよ、これ。パイレーツまで 0.5 しかないですよ。こんな団子状態珍しいですね。何ですか、この順位は。とんでもない順位ですね、これ。こんな密集状態珍しいですよね。なかなかないですよ、これ。中地区がえらいことになってますね。ドジャース。あら、珍しくロッキーズが最下位ですか。いや、ヤンキースはやっぱ1位ですね。エンジェルス1位。明太子うまい。からし明太子うまいですよね。ははは。よいしょ。さあ、終わりましょうか。ははは。いやー、でも、ケンさんの FF とか見てるとね、めっちゃ FF 欲しなるんすけど、いつまで我慢できるかですね。はーい。では、お疲れ様でした。ではではでは。かなり購買欲が出てきてます。